Assalamu alaikum. Hello to everyone. Welcome to the channel The Physics Gurus. Today we will discuss another part of the topic thermal properties of matter of O-level physics and IGCSE physics. We have already discussed the MCQs and the concepts of the topic specific heat capacity in details. Now we will discuss the second part or the second phase of thermal properties of matter, that is melting, boiling and evaporation. There will be two different videos on melting, boiling and evaporations. Rather, there will be three videos: melting, boiling, then latent heat concept is there, and then a separate video will be there on the topic of evaporation. So before we will start the MCQs related with the melting, boiling, condensation, solidification or freezing, let's review the concept briefly. When solid turns into liquid, that process is called as melting, and definitely alternate name for this process is fusion as well. And when liquid turns into the gas, that process is called as vaporization, or that is also called as boiling. In these two processes, heat is being absorbed by the matter, that is solid, and liquid. But when gas turned into the liquid, that process is called as condensation. It is the reverse process of vaporization. And when liquid turns into the solid, that process is called as freezing or solidification. In the process of condensation and in the process of the freezing, heat is being emitted by the gas, by the liquid. So in above two processes, heat is being absorbed. In the lower two processes, heat is being emitted. Then we can discuss the temperature or heating curves graphs for the boiling, evaporation, condensation and the freezing. Whenever temperature line is like this, so it's mean that temperature is constant, and whenever temperature is constant, always there exist double states of the matter. It can be solid plus liquid or liquid plus gas and vice versa. But whenever shape of the graph of the temperature is like this, then there will be a single state. Either it can be solid, it can be liquid, or it can be gas. So whenever temperature is a straight line, always how many states of matter exist? Two states, solid and liquid, or liquid and gas, and vice versa. And whenever shape of the graph of the temperature between time is there like this, then there will be only a single state of matter exist. Either it can be solid, liquid or gas. And whenever we discuss the heating curves, then graph will be like this. Now from point A to B, from C to D, from E to F, definitely temperature is being changed. So single state of matter is there, that is solid, liquid and gas. And whenever temperature is constant, that is straight line parallel to x-axis, which means double state of matter is there, solid plus liquid or liquid plus gas. And then this process is called as melting or fusion, and that process is called as boiling or vaporization. And also this kind of heat is called as latent heat of fusion, and this kind of heat is called as latent heat of vaporization. So whenever temperature line is parallel to x-axis, it means double state of matter exists, and in this case single state of matter exists. Okay, now another graph like this, you can see the process, reverse processes are also mentioned over there. This line shows that solidification, or melting as well as freezing. So temperature during solidification or freezing remains same. That is when solid turned into liquid or liquid turned into solid, temperature remains same or constant. From D to E, the process of vaporization is there or the boiling is there, temperature is being constant, and when condensation process is there, when gas turned into the liquid, the again temperature remains constant. Now we will compare the opposite curves with each other, that is heating curves and cooling curves. Now you can see in the heating curves, temperature increases. Double states, single state, single state, double state, single state. And whenever temperature decreases, it means that cooling curves are there. Single state, steam or gas is there. Gas plus liquid is there. Liquid is there. And then liquid plus solid, and then solid is there. So I hope that briefly I have explained the topic. Now we will quickly turn to move towards the topic melting and boiling, and we will discuss their MCQs. Okay, so let's start the MCQs related with melting, boiling, condensation and freezing concept. The first MCQ is there. Some ice cubes are taken. It's mean that solid is there from the deep freezer and placed in a metal container. The container is heated up. It's mean that we are being provided heat to the container at a steady rate, and the temperature / time readings are taken. The results are recorded on the graph, which temperature corresponds to 0 degrees Celsius. So if we will look at the graph from here, then we can see that 0 degrees Celsius temperature exists when line becomes straight. So when line becomes straight, then here we can see from the graph that this will be the point C, where it will be equals to 0 degrees Celsius, because 0 degrees Celsius is the melting point, and this is the point where solid turns into liquid. So double states of matter exist. So option C is the correct answer. Then we will move towards the MCQ number 2. Ice at -10 degrees Celsius is heated at constant rate. So -10 degrees Celsius until it is water at +10 degrees Celsius. Which graph shows the temperature that varies with the time? And then definitely this can never ever be the proper graph. This can never ever be the proper graph. And now ice has to be melted. So it is not possible that melting point of ice is 10 degrees Celsius. So it is not possible as well. So now which option is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer for this MCQ. Now we will move towards next MCQ. So this MCQ is clear since this graph is similar to this one. -10 to 0, and then temperature of water increases over here. Then solidification and freezing concept is there. A hot liquid, its main cooling curve is there, is carefully poured into the beaker. The graph shows how its temperature changes, and temperature changes mean from the graph we can see temperature decreases, it cools towards the room temperature. Which processes are taking place at the region X? So since constant temperature is there, then definitely double states of matter will be there. So condensation option is being omitted, evaporation option is being omitted, and now two options are being left, option A and option D. Boiling and evaporation. Since temperature decreases, so whenever temperature decreases, condensation process is there, not the boiling. So option is also being omitted, and now we are being left with only the option D, that is solidification and evaporation. Because temperature is being decreases, so definitely heat is being emitted, and then liquid is being converted from liquid to solid. So when liquid converts from liquid into solid, then that process is called as solidification or freezing. And obviously temperature of liquid decreases, or in other words, liquid evaporates. So option D is the correct answer. Now move towards the next MCQ. A sample of liquid at 100 degrees Celsius is allowed to cool. Again, cooling curve is there, to a room temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. The diagram shows the temperature changes with time during the cooling process, at which time does the sample become completely solid. So it's mean again liquid into solid. So solidification process is there, and it's mean double states of matter is there. So this one and this one. Since liquid is there and the temperature of liquid was 100 degrees Celsius, so here two states of matter exist simultaneously. As we are moving from point A to point C, liquid slowly turns into the solid, and when we will reach at point C, liquid will be completely turned into solid. Here approximately at point A, whole of the matter will be in liquid form, and as soon we are moving from A towards C, gradually liquid turns into solid, and at point C, liquid will be completely converted into solid. So which option is correct option? Option C is the correct answer, because it is being asked that at which time does the sample becomes completely solid. So it's point C. Then moves towards the next MCQ. Solid wax is melted and boiling in a boiling tube and then allowed to cool. So it's mean cooling curve is there. The graph shows the cooling curve. What is happening between point X and Y? So constant temperature. It's mean that double state of matter exists. Double state of matter exists, and then definitely what is happening? Liquid is being converted into solid. Now we will check the different options. The liquid is at its boiling point. Wrong option, because temperature is being decreased, so it is not possible. The solid has reached the room temperature. No, because double state is there. So single states options are being omitted. Now we will look at the option number D. The solid is turning into liquid. When solid turns into liquid, then shape of the graph will be like this. So temperature increase will be there, and here temperature decrease is there. So only option B is being left, that is the liquid is turning into solid. So double state is there, then temperature decreases, and the line is the straight line parallel to x-axis. So option B is the correct answer. Now we will move towards the another MCQ. A metal disc is heated to 600 degrees Celsius and then lowered into the beaker of water. What happens to the mass of the metal disc and to the mass of the water in the beaker? Okay, we know that during the change from solid into liquid, let's suppose if there is a 1 kg of ice, and when it is melted, turns into the liquid, then mass of the liquid also remains 1 kg. So mass will remain same. Okay, so which two options are being omitted? A and B. So there will be no change in the mass of the metal disc. Now, mass of the water in the beaker. What will happen? Since metal disc is heated, so definitely when it is in liquid form, when it is being heated, then definitely metal will be converted from solid into liquid form, and then water evaporates from the disc or the beaker. Sorry, beaker, water evaporates from the beaker, and gradually when water evaporates, quantity of water decreases. So mass of the water in the beaker also decreases. So which option is correct option? Option C is the correct option. Again, look at this MCQ. Since when solid turns into the liquid, if 1 kg of solid is there, when it turns into the liquid, then the mass of the liquid will also 1 kg. So mass remains same during conversion of states of matter from one into another. And when liquid was there, hot liquid was there, then definitely evaporation process will be there, and liquid evaporates. So the quantity of water is going to be decreased, and mass of the water in the beaker also decreases. Then the next one, the thermal energy is used to turn water at 100 degrees Celsius to a steam at 100 degrees Celsius. So it's mean that now temperature is being constant. So liquid is being turned into vapors, or liquid is being turned into the gas. Which of the following occurs? We know that the kinetic molecular theory, that whenever liquid turns into the gas, then what happens? So there are three options. The forces between the molecules decreases, the speed of the molecules increases, the separation of the molecules increases. So when it is being turned from liquid into gas, then definitely forces between the molecules decreases. This is the reason liquid turns into the gas. Since temperature is constant, so speed of the molecules remains constant. So this factor will be excluded, and then separation of molecules increases. Definitely we know that the distance between the molecules of gases are too much as compared to the distance of the molecules in liquids. So point 3 is also valid. Now we will look at the options 1, 2, 3, not possible. So option 2. So which option is being left? Option C, 1 and 3 only. That is, when liquid turns into the gas, then forces between the molecules decreases and the separation of molecules increases. Okay, let me minimize this so that you might see this MCQ properly. A substance is heated and enclosed in an enclosed space until it becomes gas. After heater is removed, the temperature is recorded at regular intervals. The graph shows temperature plotted against time. So it's mean this is the cooling curve since temperature decreases. What does the section PQ represents? Straight line is there. So how many states of matter will be there? Double states of matter will be there. And then definitely what will happen over there? It cannot be boiling because temperature decreases. It cannot be melting because temperature decreases. Since substance was heated and it turns into which form? Gaseous form. So initially gas plus liquid, liquid plus solid, and then solid. So what is the name of process when gas turns into the liquid? And then that process is called as condensation. If this part was being asked, then definitely which option will be the correct option? Option D. So since this is the cooling curve, so boiling is not possible as well as melting is not possible. So option B is the correct answer. And then we will move towards the next MCQ. Ice is taken from the freezer and left in the room. Solid, and definitely ice melts, liquid turns into the water, reaches at room temperature. Which energy transfers takes place? Okay, solid, it's mean ice is being melted. So it's mean heat is absorbed by ice from room. So it's mean from room to ice, these two options are not supposed to be correct, because during melting heat is being absorbed from the outer sources. Then energy transfer after melting. Now look at these two options, from room to water or from water to room. Definitely when ice melts, here is a very important point. Water reaches its room temperature. When ice melts and turns into the water, then cold water is there. And when it has to be at room temperature, then definitely how water heats up, it absorbs the heat from the room. So which option is correct option now? Option C. So in both cases, when ice turns into the liquid, heat will be absorbed from room to ice, and then when liquid maintain its temperature or equalize its temperature to the room temperature, then definitely it will also absorb the heat from the room, or heat will move, or heat will be transferred from room to water. So option C is the correct answer. Now move towards the next MCQ. Interesting MCQ is there. The same concept is there. Solid is turning into liquid, liquid is turning into gas, gas is being turned into the liquid, and liquid is being turned into the solid. So melting, boiling, condensation and freezing process is there. Which processes involve substance taking in energy and giving out energy? Definitely these processes, in melting and in boiling, energy is being taken in and energy is being released, or energy is being given out. So in 1 and 2, so we will go for that, and straightway 1 and 2 energy is being taken in, 3 and 4 energy is being given out. So option A is the correct answer. Now we will move towards the next MCQ. The thermal energy is transferred to a solid. First it melts and then it boils to produce a gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Which statement was the temperature is correct? When melting and boiling, their temperature increases. No, temperature remains constant whenever melting or boiling takes place. When melting, so option C is, sorry, option C is not the correct answer. So I have to cross it. When melting, the temperature increases, but boiling temperature stays same. No, this will be also the wrong option. When melting, the temperature stays the same, but boiling, the temperature increases. Either it's melting or it's boiling, temperature always remains constant. So when melting and boiling, the temperature does not change. So option A is the correct answer, because in that case, the temperature time graph will be like that. So temperature does not change when boiling and melting process is there. A cold bottle containing drink is placed on the table on a warm day. Drops of water drops of water form on the outside of the bottle. Let's suppose if this is the bottle, and if it was placed, assume the bottle by yourself. My drawing is just like that. So when bottle is being placed, then drops of water form on the outside of the bottle. What happens? Definitely, okay, let me draw. Yes, it's there. So cold water was there, and water drops are being formed from outside on the bottle. Which process causes the drops to form? Since outside air exists and air is turning into liquid, or in other words, gas is turning into liquid. So which process is there? It's straightway condensation. So the condensation was the process in which gas is being converted into liquid. And then mixed questions are there related with these topics. A substance has a melting point of negative 17 degrees Celsius and boiling point of 117 degrees Celsius. In which state does the substance exist at negative 10 degrees Celsius and at 110 degrees Celsius? So definitely its boiling point is 117. So before boiling, substance will be in which form? In liquid form. So option A and C can be the possible answers. So which options are being omitted? Option B and option D. Now, what was the melting point? It was negative 17 degrees Celsius. So negative 17, negative 16, negative 15, negative 14, negative 13, negative 12, negative 11, negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, like this. So negative 17, and which temperature was required? Negative 10. Whenever values are given in negative forms, the values are being reversed as compared to positive form. So at negative 10 degrees Celsius, it is not possible that it will be turned into the solid form. So it is being opted out. So now which option is correct option? Option C is the correct answer, because at negative 10 degrees Celsius, substance will be still in the liquid state and it will be converted into the solid state when it will reach at negative 17 degree Celsius. So which option is correct option? Option C is the correct option. Now we will move towards the next MCQ as well. Which substance in the table is liquid at 20 degrees Celsius? Now we will look at the table and analyze. At 20 degrees Celsius, it has to be in liquid form. This option cannot be the correct option. So now we have to select options from these three options, B, C, and D. Now can you guess which can be the best option? What was the boiling point? Oh, sorry, the temperature of the liquid? It was at 20 degrees Celsius. So melting point. So it's mean it is not possible. It's 44. It is not possible because at that point 119 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius. So these two temperatures are not possible. So only we are being left with the one option, and that is option B. So which option is correct option? Option. I hope so that now you will be able to understand the concept related with boiling. freezing, condensation, and evaporation. So let's meet with each other in next video that is related with the concept of latent heat. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum.